All right, Mr. Schroeder. So, with the automotive class, what do you think some obstacles are going to be throughout the course?
Well, we're always going to have obstacles. Anything that happens, your power, personnel, meaning sicknesses. The big thing is, can you anticipate in them, and if you can, what you decide are going to be alternatives. Well, as far as building goes, yeah, you're going to have things. It's not going to necessarily fit exactly the way you planned. It's not going to have the output you want. Depending on the day's conditions, that maybe what happens if it rains doesn't work as good as in dry. So part of the education of this class is for you to try to anticipate problems and learn how to prevent them.
All right. Now, of course, with Scott being in charge of the class for so long and now leaving, how does it feel to actually become the new head teacher of the class?
About the same as last year. You could argue last year I learned under him. You could argue Mr. Maxwell's learning under me. What you want to have in anything you do is have a contingency plan of secession. So that if I disappear, nothing is really lost. If, as Mr. Scott retired last year, is cut down part-time, if he's not here, doesn't run as effectively as it did the last time. If it does, then we've done our job. When you are out in your jobs and you're put in charge of something, if someone's missing, does your team suffer? If it does, then you've not properly anticipated what to do if such an incident comes up.
Okay, Mr. Maxwell. Well, now that you are here for the first ever year at Manoogian, how does it feel? Are you nervous, or what are the feelings in you?
Nervous and excited. Nervous because you guys were talked up quite highly by Mr. Scott and Mr. Schroeder about what you can achieve and do. Mm-hmm. So nervous, can I live up to their expectations? But excited to see what you guys have done and help contribute to that.
Right, and what do you think the students of this class will get out? Like, what kind of things will they learn?
You'll learn some very basic and fundamental skills in terms of engineering, design, computer programming, also how to work in a team and collaboratively with groups and across groups.
And finally, what is your main goal to accomplish this year?
My main goal is just to understand the program and help guide you and learn from you guys as a first-year teacher here at AGBU.
Thank you. Now, how do you think your time here, because you have limited time that you come only on Tuesdays and Thursdays, do you think that will affect how work is done around here?
Probably some, yeah. Part of it is because the other teachers are brand new or quite new at this, and there's a learning curve to doing this. And so a couple days a week I can help some, but I'm hoping it's enough.
Yeah, and what do you think are some main obstacles in this class to overcome?
Some of it is students learning how to take initiative and to be able to progress on their own a bit. So in other words, if they run into a problem, can they kind of self-solve it, or do they need help for it? And as the year goes on, they tend to get better and better with that.
All right, and finally, what is your main goal to accomplish in this class?
I'd really like to win the state championship, and I'd like to have an autonomous car, and I'd like to get on YouTube with this or whatever and do very well. And I'd like to have the testing group do some really cool stuff too. So it's like 4 main goals.
Alrighty, thank you.
Okay.